Hello, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I am Dr. Gail, and I am so glad that you're here. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you will know when I go live. And so tonight, I want to talk to you about 7 benefits to having more sex. Yes, 7 benefits to having more sex. Now, I get it on my channel. There are videos that have truly went viral about sexless marriages for men, sexless marriages for women, and all those things. And I appreciate you guys commenting and sharing those kind of things. But let me just tell you, if you're not having meaningful sex, it can affect your health, not just today, but in the long run, right? And I became a sexologist because I really wanted to understand why sex was so important, not just to men, but to women as well. But it's really hugely important to men. And a lot of men, of course, according to my videos and the surveys that I've done, are not getting the sex that they deserve. And it can affect their health as well as it can affect a woman's health. Okay, so I want to give you some benefits about sex, just some things for you to be able to think about. Okay, number 1, sex is good for your heart, right? It increases the blood flow to your heart and it reduces the risk of you getting heart disease. And that's for women or men. I mean, your heart is what keeps you alive. It's what keeps you everything moving, ticking, your brain working, all of those kind of things. So if you could just do sex at least once a week and keep the blood flowing and keep the risk of you getting heart disease down, don't you think that is something you should really think about? I do. Number 2, it strengthens your immune system. Yes. Sex helps the body produce more antibodies that play a huge role in defeating against illness. So we're moving into the flu season. You know, COVID is still alive. Colds, all of this stuff, sinus infections, all of those things are still relevant in our day-to-day lives. So if you can just have meaningful sex and it increases and boosts your immune system, again, I think that's a win-win situation. It's going to help you with your heart disease, lower heart disease, and also boost your immune system. That's 2 right there. I could stop the video. I really could. Okay. Number 3, you feel more happy, right? Because sex releases the happy hormone oxytocin and dopamine, which are the happy hormones, right? And everybody wants to feel happy, especially in this day and time with all the stress and strain that we have going on in our lives. So why not have sex so you can feel happy, smile, and feel better about yourself, okay? Number 4, sex helps you lose a little weight. Yes, it helps you lose a little weight because it's a form of exercise if done right. I'm not talking about a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of moment. I'm talking about really getting it in where you're giving and you're receiving pleasure. I'm telling you, it's the best form of exercise that you can do. And it makes you both happy. And again, it helps with your heart. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is some good stuff, okay? And number 5, it builds your self-esteem and your self-confidence, right? And that's for women or men, because a lot of times we think that men don't deal with self-esteem issues. The answer is they do, especially if you're a wife that is not giving meaningful sex to your husband. He feels like he's not desirable, he's not handsome, he's not sexy. Just like we as women feel that way if our husbands are not chasing us and desiring us and telling us how beautiful we are. They have feelings too, okay? And so again, it boosts your self-esteem. So try to have regular sex so you can feel desired and your spouse can feel desired by you, okay? Number 6, it counts as quality time. It surely does, especially if you plan it, right? And I tell people who are so busy and got so much stuff going on, you should be planning sex because sex is good for you. So it can count as quality time, especially when you take your time and you incorporate a lot of foreplay where you're giving foreplay, he's getting foreplay, and vice versa. Because again, your marital bed should be a place of peace and not hell, okay? It shouldn't be. And number 7, it boosts your libido. Yes. If you say, well, Dr. Gail, I don't have no libido, the reason why is because if you're not using it, you're going to lose it, okay? Sex can boost your libido because it's just like riding a bike. The more you do it, the more you crave it, the better you feel about it, okay? So it boosts your libido naturally. So if you're having a low libido, if you try to engage, schedule sex and engage more, I'm telling you, your body will react and begin to desire it more, okay? So going back to these 7 benefits, if you're not having sex, right, put all your stuff aside. And I'm not saying not be human, but just if you just want to get selfish in order to have these benefits, a healthy heart, a high libido, a strong immune system, a form of weight loss, right? Build your self-esteem, right? And spend quality time with your spouse all in one. I'm telling you, it's the best thing that you can do, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But before I go, if you want to talk to me, and I would love to speak with you, please click the link below and schedule a free 15-minute discovery call. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you and your spouse, or you by yourself, with just one issue that you have going on in your marriage, because I want to see you win. And also, if you want this video or any of my videos on my channel sent to your significant other or someone else, but you don't want to be the one to send it to you because you don't want that pressure, you can also click the link below and I have one of my team members send it for you. I will see you next week.